I don't go back and forth with no sissy. It's two things that a straight man do with a gay man. And I never addressed him. I addressed black women. Because nobody supports gangsters and gays more than a black woman. The black woman is the #1 cheerleader for gayism and gangsterism. She date them and she raise them.
Dang.
So I don't address punks because I think it's only two things a straight man can do to a punk he ain't fucking. Ignore him or kill him. Ain't no blows being exchanged. You ignore this punk or you kill him. But you don't go back and forward because a punk can't speak amongst men.
There were a lot of women who were hyping them.
Wasn't no women doing that because women despise punks. Because punks don't honor women, they're trying to replace them and eradicate them. The biggest competition is not the black man and the black woman, it's the punk and the black woman. And the punk is damn near beating her.
Yeah, I'm seeing the comments on Instagram when Saucy Santana, speaking to y'all, and a lot of women were taking up for Saucy Santana.
Women are not on Instagram commenting. Those are Instagram hoes and bitches caught up into entertainment. Women aren't
Charleston.
in the commenting on Instagram.
What's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy 2 Tough 1, man. Today we got Charleston White going in on Saucy Santana. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below what y'all think about the video. We're finna get straight into it.
A few days after that, Saucy Santana, he.
I'm about to say, nigga, I ain't finna answer no question you call that boy or she.
Yeah, I mean, Saucy Santana, he was you took up for academics.
Yeah.
And he came at you.
Well, I also rebutted him, and he ain't said nothing since. Yeah, I made a horrible rebuttal to him, talking about how his kind would not make it to heaven, that there's no God on earth that homosexuals can serve that agrees with their lifestyle. There's not one God, there's not one religion that homosexuals can enter into and it's agreed upon their lifestyle. So they are detached from God. Not only are they detached from God, everybody know homosexuality is a demonic spirit, nigga. We watch this demonic spirit say with boldness, nigga, only to be, he wasn't protecting, what's the young sister got killed in Mexico? Shanquilla Robinson?
Yeah.
He wasn't protecting her. And I want people to remember, while we got this sissy protecting these hoes and these bitches, there was a young lady with a stellar background who had a homosexual male there who watched her get beat by women. And he was a man who could have stepped in.
Good
so
Lord.
Don't miss me with that gay taking up. We don't take up for hoes and bitches, and we got mothers who are women and ladies. We fuck on hoes and bitches and mistreat them and try to be respectful to women and ladies. But let me tell the sissy something. Everybody know most gays become gays by way of child molestation. Homosexuality in little boys derive from pedophilia. Homosexuality in little boys derive from pedophilia. Homosexuality in grown men comes from the seeds of a child being pedophiled. It's a perversion, a twisted desire. So I'm saying to this boy girl, you said you'll fuck him in his ass. You'll rape him. And there was no outrage.
None.
But when I said it, and I'm playing, and I ain't said that I would do it directly to nobody. I said in a general lie, but I don't make no direct. Well, come on, homie. No backlash. So yeah, the punk said something. But my rebuttal, he ain't said nothing since. I don't go back and forth with no sissy. It's two things that a straight man do with a gay man. And I never addressed him. I addressed black women. Because nobody supports gangsters and gays more than a black woman. The black woman is the #1 cheerleader for gayism and gangsterism. She date them and she raise them.
Dang.
So I don't address punks. Because I think it's only two things a straight man can do to a punk he ain't fucking. Ignore him or kill him. Ain't no blows being exchanged. You ignore this punk or you kill him. But you don't go back and forward. Because a punk can't speak amongst men.
There were a lot of women who were hyping them.
Wasn't no women doing that. Because women despise punks. Because women don't, but because punks don't honor women, they're trying to replace them and eradicate them. The biggest competition is not the black man and the black woman, it's the punk and the black woman. And the punk is damn near beating her.
Yeah, I'm saying the comments on Instagram when Saucy Santana, speaking to y'all, and a lot of women were taking up for Saucy Santana.
Women are not on Instagram commenting. Those are Instagram hoes and bitches caught up into entertainment. Women aren't
Charleston.
in the commenting on Instagram. Homie, women got shit to do. Women are carrying burdens. They don't have the luxury to lay around, nigga, and comment on the punks or be caught. Homie, they got a son in trouble. They got a nigga, she got to keep up with his lies.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, she got pressure at work. She got bills she can barely make, but she meeting.
Mm.
She got goals that she want to achieve, but don't know how to get to them. Nigga, she ain't doing, that's them hoes, homie.
Mm.
That's them bitches.
I like that. No, that's true.
So now, and a woman is not entertaining a punk because she trying to find a strong man. A woman ain't bringing no punk around her boy because she don't want that spirit left in the house. The spirit stays, but the punk leaves. Now while your son picking up the phone, guess what? That spirit jump on him with no parental supervision, your daughter. That's why I got to go get mine at 5.
Boy,
I know what them been brought in the house from both mama and daddy. They don't just go from the gay nigga, they go from the hoe that you like to freak with, nigga. All that shit latch on to your kids while you having fun and entertaining the demons. Because you ain't bringing no angels in. You ain't praying around the house. Warfaring for whatever negative energy may be in here, tormenting your kids' mind, fucking with your kids while they sleep. So women ain't got time for that internet shit, homie. It's a critical time in society, so they trying to protect and reserve the sanctity of their children's minds and hearts in households.
I like how you stuck up for academics because it was a lose-lose situation for him. I mean, if he says something back to him, he's gonna look like you know how social media is.
Well,
like,
homie, and I ain't spoke to Ack in a year, but I still say I'm still fond of him, even though we didn't feel, but I'm still fond of him. So I'm the friend nigga, that's my partner. See, black women and gays and men should have been mad at DJ Academics when he was disrespecting Erykah Badu. Nigga, that's our sister. Nigga, that's the queen. So, nigga, we should have been on his ass because he was brutally disrespectful to her. And homie, so he a new nigga in the game. How you gonna come in and talk? That's when we should have been on his ass, holding him accountable. But fucking with these city girl bitches? No. So I'm saying, Act, as your friend, homie, you ain't supposed to argue with a punk. I don't know if ain't nobody ever told you that. He said, oh man, you're right. I said, no, Act, you can't win. And if you whoop him, they want to know why you don't whoop the punk. So you got to kill him and throw your life away. Act, you don't want to do that. I said, no, I want to do that. But no, we'll leave that punk, ignore him. But I see he can't ignore him. So what's going to end up happening? Act going to end up becoming gay.
What?
He going to end up on the bus. You can't be hollering at them kids in the window, throughout the window. They hanging out the window and you arguing, walking on side of the bus, talking to them. Before you know it, the bus go stop. And when the bus stop and the doors open up and the punks get off fighting and you can't win, they gonna drag you on that bus. He already said he gonna fuck you in the ass. And I don't think DJ Academics can whoop him, and I don't think I can whoop him. That's why I say I'll kill him. I already look at the big old punk. Because this is what I know about a punk. He taking dick in the ass. Punching him upside his head ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. You think he can't take them blows up the nose, blows on the chin? He getting his ass pushed in. Which one you think hurt worse, Sean? Getting your ass pushed in or getting punched in the eye?
Hey.
Which one you think hurt worse? Hey. Getting your nose broke or getting your ass pushed in?
You probably your ass pushed in.
You goddamn right, break my nose. Yeah, put out the other eye. Don't push my ass in. So no, nigga, you can't whoop no nigga that can take punches in the ass.
Y'all, man, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? Man, Charleston White, He on it, bruh. You can hate him. You can love him. You can disagree. You can't agree. But sometimes he just makes sense. You feel me? Sometimes he makes sense when you playing with demons, when you playing with other people that don't really follow your path. They energy get left behind. For sure. It's like when you go smash a bit and she ain't no good for you, and then a week later your tire go flat. Then a week later, your stove burned down. Then a week later, your barber mess up your hairline. It's the same thing. It's that energy. You know what I'm saying? You hang around bad people. You feel me? You kicking it with them. You doing all this and that. Eventually, that energy is gonna rub off on you in some way. Whether it's making decisions in your life or whether it's doing certain actions. Yeah, you might be able to hang with the gang members, with the gang bangers, with the killers, the robbers, the demons, the trappers, the strippers, whatever your vice is, whatever it is. Because we all got vices and we all got dark secrets that don't nobody know except for us. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe somebody else. That's it. I ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, just in general, ain't nobody perfect. But when you're hanging around people who influence you in a negative way, it's going to be hard for you to make long-term positive decisions. Hear what I said? When you're hanging around people that's no good for you, yeah, you might be able to make a positive decision today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. But can you do that next month? Can you do that a year from now? Can you do that 2 years from now? That's how it works. That's literally how it works. It's like hanging around people who do drugs. You hanging around a group or a crowd that does drugs. Let's say you don't do drugs at the time, but it's going to be a point in time to where you done hanged out with them so many times for so long. They be like, "Hey, Chris, you want to smoke this meth?" You know it's meth. You know what it do. But because you hang around them all the time and you kick it with them all the time, guess what? Eventually you're going to start doing drugs. Certain people open up certain pathways and certain gateways that allow them to not necessarily control you, but to bring you in that dark hole. You see the dark hole when, you know what I'm saying, when you clear-headed. You feel me? You see it. Once you start hanging around with them, once you start kicking it with them and y'all become cool and everybody you think is your friend, guess what? They want you on the drugs. Yeah, that was the plan the whole time. That was the plan. You feel me? That was the plan the whole time. And all it takes is just one person to influence you. And guess what? Your whole life just did a 360. You got to be careful who you hang around with. You got to be careful who you allow in your presence. You got to be careful who you associate with. Because if they don't fit with your plan or what type of person you are, they're going to affect you in a negative way. And that's 110%. Hey, it's your boy, The Real Rex. I'm going. I'm out. Hit the like button, subscribe button. I'm gone.